Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue our tutorials about learning chess. In this video, we're gonna complete our course. The previous video, we talked about the checkmate and some tricks, and we gave this example to give checkmate to the white king in just 2 moves. I hope someone got the answer. I know it is not easy, but let's see how we can do it. Okay, so we have here a drastic situation for the black king. If you play something like this, you can go here, for example, and if you play anything, you can get here a check, and you only have to do is to come here, and then you will be captured, and the rock can be captured, and also you can give a check, and here is the king, and also you can give a check, so it is a checkmate. Okay, so it's a drastic situation for the black. Okay, and if you do not play a check for the white king, you will be in a trouble. Why? If the white plays here, you can give a checkmate in just one move. Also, you can get this, you can capture his queen. So the black must play, and he must give a check to avoid any problem. Okay, so one of them is to get in h3 to in f2 and give a check. But if you capture this like that, this rook will be captured, and this is not right, and this is not good. Okay, why? Because you will face a checkmate here. Okay, so this is not a solution. Oh, we'll get a checkmate in one move. So what is the other option? So if you give this check and you come here, and we give here a check and so on, here a double check, you come here, so there is no checkmate, and it will be a repetitive situation. So here we go, here is the solution. This situation depends on the sacrifice, for the idea of how to sacrifice the most powerful piece in your game just to give a checkmate. Okay, so let's play the queen q a7 to q g1 and give a check. Notice that the king cannot capture the queen. Why? Because here is the knight, and this will be a square. It's not a safe square, so the white must capture the queen by the rock, like that, like this. Okay, so after that we can play what? Can play in h3 to nf2 and give a check. So we cannot, the white cannot capture the knight. Also, because this is a knight, you cannot defend the king or put another piece in between the king and the knight. Also, the king cannot go anywhere. So this is the checkmate in just 2 moves. So let's do it again very quickly. Here is check. I cannot capture it by the king, so I must capture it by the rock, and here we go. This is a checkmate. It's very easy. Brilliant. It's a brilliant game, actually. So in this video we're gonna talk about draw in chess. So we have five cases for the draw in chess. The first of them is stalemate. Stalemate when the player to move has no legal move and is not in a check. How is this? Suppose that we have here this situation, the white king and white pawn, and the black king, black bishop, and a black pawn. Okay, so here if the black bishop moves here, and white has to play, so I cannot move the pawn. Also, I cannot move the king to h5 or h3 because we have here the bishop. So this is the stalemate. I cannot move my pieces and I'm not in a check. I do not have a check. Okay. Also, it can be done by many ways. We may do it by a queen. So suppose that we have this situation. Suppose, gentlemen, that we have this situation, and it is time to it is the time for the black to move. Okay, so the black can, if the black move his queen to this, to g3, what will I do? I cannot move this pawn, and also I cannot move my king. Why? Those squares are not safe. So this is another case of stalemate. So to avoid the stalemate for the black here, the black has to play this and give a checkmate. Okay. Also, the second case is the threefold repetition. Threefold repetition, the same board position has occurred 3 times, which is with the same player to move, and all pieces having the same rights to move, including the right to castle or capture in passant. How do do this? Let's open chess titans and make a game against a human to show you how does this mean, or what does this mean. So here is the my first move, and here is my first move by the bishop, and I got the bishop again. So my second move, and this comes here, and this comes here, and this comes here. So I get this here, and I got this here, and I get this here. So here is the draw. Okay, so let's do it again. It means that you do the same thing for 3 times. You repeat the situation 3 times. Okay, so you are allowed to move any piece, but you insist on moving one piece and moving it to the same square and so on. Okay, and the same for the enemy. Okay, and the game return and try again. Okay, let's make it another thing. Two, two, to the third time. So this is the third time I come here. So this is the draw. So the black has to avoid the draw. The black has to move to any to change his attitude. Okay. So in the game, play again. How to avoid that? You don't wanna get the draw. Notice that we cannot get the draw. So here we go. So this is the trick to avoid getting the draw or avoid the trick of the white. Okay, so you have to move many pieces or to change the situation. Okay, this is the basic idea. So the third here we have 50 move rule. What is the 50 move rule? There has been no capture or pawn move in the last 50 moves by each player. If each player plays 50 moves without moving a pawn or capturing any piece, so it will be a draw. Like this, one, two, this is one, and this is the first. This is the first, and this is the first move, and here the second move, the third, second move, like this. And so on. Okay, so if you do these things 50 times, you will get the draw. If you if you play 45 moves and then moves a pawn or capture captures a piece, this will cancel the 45 moves, and then you can play again from all. It will reset the number. Okay, so if you capture this and he plays anything, this is the first move. Okay, so this is the first move for the white after capturing this. So if you move a pawn or capture anything, it will be the number of the moves will be resetted. Okay. So also the insufficient material is the insufficient material, like the situation here. This is the in the game we only have a black bishop and a black king and a black and a white king, so you cannot give a checkmate to this king. Okay. Okay, and also if you have one knight, also this situation is a draw. Okay, also if you have only a white king and a black king, it says a draw. Okay. Also, the fifth type of draw is to agree to a draw. You have to agree to get the draw by the offer of your enemy or the other player. Okay, you only can get this if you have an offer from your player, or you can offer the other player to get the draw. So you can agree to draw in a chess. So draw by agreement. You can, gentlemen, read about this, like these things, and also I have here a picture. So both players agree to a draw after one of the players makes such an offer. So you have give an offer to draw, or you can accept the offer of your the other player to get the draw. Usually, if you play a game like this, so play this and after a period of time, not too much, you can ask your the other player to get the draw, and he must agree. If he does not agree, so you have to complete the game. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. This is the end of my tutorial. Danka and Sipa Sipa and Blugadaria. The next tutorial, we're gonna complete our course and we're gonna give some examples. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.